name is Lartice Jones, and I am with,
Darius Burks, Antonio Ham,
IDL Israel.
Samuel Israel.
and we're going to talk about our experience in high school.
I'll go first. So my advice to lower classroom is, to communicate with your teacher. Go to tutoring, ask for help. Just build a relationship with your teacher. That's the most important thing about high school, being cool with your teachers and stuff like that. So like, if you have a test, you got like a 95 out of 100, your teacher might give you, extra 5 points, get you to an A. So, yeah.
I feel like it's good to have a bond with your teachers because, like, it could get you a long way in high school. If you're struggling and you feel like you don't really want to build a relationship with your teachers, you feel like it's not important, I'm telling you, it's going to get you a long way. Like, even whether you care about that 95% and you be okay with it, you can get to 100. Like, you might as well.
Yeah, I also feel that it's good for you to have a connection with all your teachers because your teachers, like, you might not necessarily like the teacher. Like, you might have a teacher in your opinion that's horrible, but a connection with that teacher can help your grade out a lot. Like, you can have a D in that class, but the teacher knows that you're trying your best and you're trying to get your grades up, and the teacher might look out for you. You never know what the teacher will do.
Yeah, I feel the same way because by you building and making a connection with your teachers, you could, in the long run, have a more successful life because they can put you on to new connections with you going to college and you building a relationship with jobs. They might be able to help you with your daily life.
Yeah, the same thing. Build a relationship with your teacher. Like, they know that you're trying your hardest. So like when it comes to like college and you need a recommendation letter, they have a lot of good things to say about you. So for me, I feel like you should choose the right people to hang out with because if you're around a bad crowd, that can influence you some bad things. You can do something that you would never think you would do, and you will regret it. But if you hang around with people that's like you, smart, do their work, it's gonna influence some good things about you, change some bad habits about you, and make you a mature and better person.
And I totally agree with what he's saying. Like, even if you're a cool person, you got good energy, some bad people tend to gravitate towards you. It might not be your problem, but I feel like if you're starting to get red flags from certain people, I feel like you should distance yourself because friends can be a big distraction in school. They might skip and you might think, oh, I'm really tired of doing work. I might just want to skip with them too. Don't. I feel like go with your good, not with just your head telling you to do sometimes. If they're not benefiting you in a good way, remove them out your life.
I agree. So basically, to me, having the right friend group is like, it's not just important, it's more because with the wrong friend group, like if I had a friend that was literally doing everything wrong, like didn't care about his grades, he didn't care about anything, he was like doing drugs or something like that, it messes up your personality. Like your personality is not only affected by, it's affected by your friends and the people that you hang around, and your parents can see it, everybody can see it, and it's gonna be bad for you in school.
Yeah, I agree with everything when you saying. Like, basically, the people you hang around represent you, like in a way. So if you attract and is around negative energy and people, that's going to reflect on you and how you carry yourself and how people think of you as a person. Because if, say for example, your friends get into a situation and you get caught up in it, now people thinking that you were a part of it, and now they think that you're just exactly like them, and you could be a whole different side, a whole different story. You could be the right friend trying to right them, but they write your story for you, basically.
Yeah, I agree with everything they say. Basically, I look at it like a table, You're at your table. It could be, about like business, school, whatever. You want the right people at your table. You don't want, Of course, you want your friends and your family to succeed, but if they bring you down, sometimes you gotta let them go and bring people that's gonna help you, like you can help each other. So, yeah.
And I also wanted to talk about how school affects you mentally. Like, sometimes you tend to overwork yourself because you wanna have this certain image because of everybody else. I feel like go up for yourself, don't let it mentally drain you. Pace yourself. Don't give up on yourself. Don't let what's going on at school and at home affect you, because school is like a second family. You build bonds with teachers that you could consider like an auntie, and the same for being at home. I feel like don't overwork yourself. Pace yourself. If you feel like you going down the wrong path, do not give up on yourself. You gotta keep going. Whether you feel like it's at the last minute or you waited too long. Everybody done been in a depressing stage, and I feel like you gotta get to that point where you gotta turn that sadness into something good. Try to change your image for yourself, because you are in control of your life after high school. You shouldn't stop because you're depressed or anything.
I agree. So basically, what I think about how school affects you mentally, for me, it was like school is very stressful. In high school, you got teachers, you got 7 classes, and they all give you work, they all give you projects, and and if we being honest, they really don't care what you get in other classes. So and what they expect you to do is they expect you to do the work, and it's straining, and you will pick up that it's straining from day 1, 9th grade, and you'll pick that up real quick. But the thing is that it's worth it. Like, what do you want to be in your future? You can't do that without high school. You can't do that if you don't go through high school. So that stress and that pain, that overwhelming feeling of work, it's all worth it in the end. So I think that was.
Yeah, I've had my experience with like going through high school mentally draining you and everything, and having that take a toll on you as a person, because high school is very draining with all the work, and you gotta have this in at this time. Then you gotta do stuff you gotta do at home. You wanna just go to sleep. You just wanna sleep everything. And I've had my experience with that, how hard it is, and it's nothing to play around with. You should try to schedule yourself and carry yourself in a way to where you can handle all those situations.
Yeah, like same things as they say. You know, I agree with you. Like in 9th grade, you know, it was just a lot of work. It was stress. I was just stressed out, and it was like I think like 3rd or 4th quarter when I had like all F's, and you know I just dug down deep. Like, you know, I can't just finish my 9th grade year, you know, with all F's. So I just went to tutoring. That's why I started with tutoring, asking for help. And you know, of course, I couldn't do my grades all the way to like a B or A, but I at least got to a passing grade, so like a C. So always, you know, just push through, never give up, and just try your hardest.
Yeah. So the same thing. 9th grade, I was okay, but I wasn't. It was a couple classes where it was a lot of work, and I wasn't really mentally prepared to do all of it. All I wanted to do was just go home and go to sleep. And I figured right after 9th grade, I knew I wanted to push myself to be better. So for me, I never liked homework. So I will always do my work in school, so I would never have to go home and do anything, because I know I do not like doing nothing at home. So I will try to prepare myself for the long run and to always do something now and know your capabilities.
Right. So actually leads into the next question, which is what are our experiences with turning in work and basically the best advice we could give to lower classes. So me personally, my experiences with turning in work is every teacher is different. Some teachers, and now that COVID is a thing, we do everything online. Some teachers may want a picture. Some teachers just want you to turn it into Google Docs. Some teachers want you to make a PDF. Some teachers want you to do it this way, and it's never gonna be the same in school or out of school. And the best advice about turning in work is you have to know when you need to just stop and do your work. Because for me personally, I usually, when I'm done with school, like when school is out, I make sure all my work is done as well. If my work is not done, I won't do anything else until my work is done. And then I'll I'll turn it in the way it's supposed to be turned in.
I feel like I totally agree with what he's saying. I feel like you got some strict teachers, you got some cool teachers. I feel like don't take advantage of the cool teachers because they giving you an extended time to turn in the work. Don't actually do it on that day. Like if you got time, you got time, just do the work. Like I said, keep pacing yourself. My teachers always told me like put yourself on a schedule where you can all the important classes, the ones that's harder, I feel like them are the classes you should try to get in first because you will be stressing about those classes in the long run your senior year. So I feel like if you're struggling in a class, focus on that, do that, turn it in, and then get to all the easy work that you know you can just do, snap your fingers.
Yeah, I agree with that because, like, in my experience with the whole work ethic and everything, like with me and my brother, we do our work in class. Like as like the class is going on, we sit down and we wait till the teacher gives us our assignment, then we do it right there. We don't wait till after school or when there's other things that need to be done around the house or anything that just pop up out of the blue to be done. We just do it right then and then get it over with. But with my situation with like work, if I don't get it done in class, and it is needed to be done after school, I would just do it right after. I wouldn't just wait for.
And you won't wait all day to do it.
Yeah, I wouldn't wait until 11 o'clock when the deadline is to do the work. That can just be done right after you get done with school.
Really, you should just really try to get your work in, basically. I feel like everybody is gonna agree with that.
If you don't procrastinate, because when you procrastinate, it will get you, especially with projects.
Yes.
Don't
Project.
You get a project in every class,
Literally.
same day.
You'll be surprised, especially that 11:59. Everybody hitting you with that 11:59. Everybody.
Especially when you have something to do, and then you say, no, I'm gonna do it later, and you just can't wait, and your work pile up, then it's the end of the quarter, and you're like, oh, I need to pass, and you got like 20 different assignments you need to do, and it's half of them you probably don't even know how to do them because you kept putting it down for too long.
Actually, I want to add something to that, and like that's basically just stress. You just add on stress to yourself, and you just unconsciously, you're not thinking about it, but you know you have to do it. Like it never leaves your head
Yeah.
that you have to do that assignment, but you keep putting it off because you want to play the game, you want to do this, you want to do that, and you go do everything you don't really need to be doing at the moment. And it'll always, like doing work, it always should be, you always want to get your work done because it's just stressful not to do it.
Right.
So, and then my question was like trying to fit in into like high school, throughout high school, trying to fit in. And it was in my situation, I wasn't with them. I wasn't in the current grade that we all are in with them. I had to take a step back because I had some stuff going on. And I was some grades behind. Now it's like the fact that I wasn't able to like spend time with them. I'm not like really socially bonded with them and everything. I don't know what things they like to do and all of this. So I think it's very important to like create bonds with your peers because they can help you throughout your life too. Just like I said with the teachers. And you never know. Drop on can last
A lifetime.
years.
And I totally agree with what he's saying when it comes down to not being like a social person and like not being eager to meet new people. I feel like you shouldn't be nasty to nobody. Don't just think, oh, because of how this person dressed or how this person talk, oh, I'm not gonna be cool with you because you actually meet some cool people that's just the opposite of you. Always be open to meeting new people and don't bring nobody down because you down. Don't be that person. Like, I done met so many nice people get bullied by people and it's just so nasty because it's like, you don't know what people got going on at home. Nobody know what people got going on at home. I just feel like if you don't like this person personally, then I feel like just don't talk to them at all. Don't even mention them. But if you just one of them cool people and you're just like, oh, this person's sitting by yourself, and I feel like, yeah, it's okay to, oh, hey, nice to meet you, my name is, I feel like everybody should open up to doing that for the younger classmates And if you meet your group, you meet your group. You got anything to say?
I'd say, yeah, like, you gotta be, like, best friends, like, you don't have to be best friends with everybody, just be cordial, just be cool, like, oh, yeah, that's Antonio, oh, that's Lartice, oh, that's, yeah, oh, that's Samuel, yeah, like, yeah, they cool people, you know, like, I can have, like, a small conversation with them, and we'll be cool, it won't be no animosity, or it won't be weird or anything like that, just be cool with everybody.
Just
Yeah.
everybody has good energy. You know, for the ninth graders, y'all gotta get on y'all stuff, cause again, it's gonna get real serious as the years go by. It's never gonna be the same every year. You're gonna meet some nasty teachers, some nasty friends. It's about how you go about it, and for the people who got stuff going on at home and it's like really, really rough, don't go about it how I did. I let my personal life affect me a lot, like where it can take over my day. I wouldn't even be able to get up to do nothing. I feel like take that sad energy and that hard energy and all this little depressingness and turn it into something good, because when you're doing good, you're gonna be able to do good for your family. And that's like one of the best things. You're gonna really feel relieved. You're gonna keep yourself in the position you in and you keep letting it bring you down. So like I said, we basically wanted to tell y'all our experience in high school, and hopefully y'all can take these little notes we gave y'all and, you know, use it how you want to. And I hope y'all have the next best 4 years than better than we did.
They do go by fast.
They do go by fast. As soon as you get in 11th grade,
They
it's
do go by
over.
fast.
It's
Yeah.
over.
11th grade, you spend like a week in 11th grade.
I
and you
promise you, and especially for the students who gotta go through it and during the pandemic and the COVID, y'all might get it better because our year wasn't the best year. But like I said, we wish y'all the best, and we just wanted to give y'all a couple pointers.